The first one you might not expect. Make sure to camp at least 100-150 feet from any sort of water source. There are two reasons for this. One, it's generally like the law in a lot of national parks, other areas, even backcountry. You're actually required to camp at least 100 feet from the water, but some people say 60 meters, 150 feet, whatever the rules are, because of contamination. You go to the bathroom, you pee at night, you do number two, you're cooking, you spill out your water. What happens is, over time, rain comes, snow comes, and it washes that detritus into the water, and it contaminates the water. And then a year later, you come back, and all of a sudden you're filtering your water with the soy or aquamira, but there's junk in there, and you wonder why. It's like, oh yeah, I didn't do that. Number two, the thing that really has made me more comfortable is using trekking poles as my tent poles. My Black Diamond Trail flick-lock trekking poles have served me well. A lot of times I'm a tarp camper. I love camping under a tarp. I have tarp camped in winter in the Sierras, in the Rockies. Like, snow has squashed my tarp and I'm, ugh. But the trick to me is, instead of bringing dedicated poles for my tarp, I just use my trekking poles and then set them up in my tarp, and it's very easy to use. I used to rely on finding sticks on the way, but then that added pressure and thinking, oh, I need to get the sticks and I need to get the right sticks. And where I am now, there's one stick there, one stick there. But if you're in an area where it's kind of hard to come up with sticks, don't laugh, it happens. Make sure, tip number three, to keep essential items available at night. It is so tempting just to throw everything into your tent and then, oh, no problem, and you can see it in the daylight. But what happens at 2 a.m. when you hear the sound outside, sniffing and scratching or whatever, and where's my headlamp, where's my bear spray, where's my pee bottle, whatever. Develop a system where you put everything in the same place every time. Be very military about it. Not militant military, but consistent and reliable. So when you wake up at 2 a.m. and you put your hand right where you need to get to whatever you need at 2 a.m., you've got it. That will make such a difference in the emotional energy that it costs, the sleep that you lose, and just the frustration of, oh my gosh, where is this thing? It makes such a big difference in the experience. Speaking of making a big difference in the experience, check out my book, Adventure Expedition 1. That book teaches you everything when you need to go on a big old adventure and you want to come back. That book will get you there and back. The fourth tip I'm going to give you is pay attention to those trail markers. And sometimes the trail markers have been knocked down. I'm hiking along, I come to a junction, and where do I go? I look on the map, like, geez, there's nothing here. Oftentimes, especially more in the wilderness and Forest Service areas, the national parks tend to be very well signed, but in the regular Forest Service areas, sometimes a sign was put up 10 years ago, the wood is rotten away, people have kind of shoved it off the trail a bit, so sometimes when you come to a junction, you're going to have to look around. Other times, even in the national parks, the signs are wrong. I have seen people where have actually scratched like, hey, diagonal arrow, go this way. Don't go straight, and I've experienced that too. Even in Grand Teton National Park, coming up like, hey, which way do I go? All the arrows show this way, there's no diagonal. So that is something to be very mindful of, is sometimes even the official routing and trail markers are confusing. The fifth tip to keep you comfortable and safe at night is watching the weather changes. I use my Garmin InReach Explorer Plus for weather all the time. Right now, the sky is completely clear, looks beautiful. I see just a few hazy clouds on the horizon, but I know the weather forecast later this afternoon says cloud and winds are moving in. Those beautiful horsetails in the sky are great for sunsets, but they're also your warning that weather is coming soon, so please be safe out there.